Hi friends, welcome to my channel. Let's have a look at problem 791, custom sort string. In this video, we are going to explain a solution based on sort with specified key. This is a follow-up video after that for Leetcode 2545. So here we continue demonstrating the use of sort method or sorted function. So first, let's look at the problem statement, and then we do the code analysis. So here we are given two strings. One is order and the other is s. All the characters of order are unique and were sorted in some custom order previously. So we permute the characters of s so that they match the order that order was sorted. So more specifically, if a character x occurs before a character y in order, then x should occur before y in the permuted string. So here we are required to return any permutation of s that satisfies this property. So here are two examples. Let's look at example 1 in some detail. So here C comes before B and then B comes before A. So here is S, so we need to permute this ABC to be CBA, but here D does not come into play, so we will keep it in the false position, or the index 3. So with that said, so we're ready to look at the code analysis. Before that, we can have a look at the additional assumptions or constraints. So here, order actually has a length bounded above by 26. So this is actually a consistency thing, because order and s consist of lowercase English letters, and all the characters of order are unique because there are 26 lowercase English letters. So this here has a 26. Another thing is the length of s, because it's bounded above by 200. So basically, these two items defines the problem set, which is not very large. So we know if we come to using sort, so sort is an n log n algorithm, where n is the atoms, the number of atoms in the sorting iterable. So with that said, let's look at the solution. So here we are going to divide this solution into steps. So first step, I'm going to make some preparation. So here I'm going to make a dictionary, so I will call it order reference. So here I'm going to use a dictionary comprehension. So here I'm going to use character and index for index and character in enumerate order. So here, if a character comes before another one, then it has a smaller index. That is, the value is smaller. So this dictionary plays two roles. First, it helps us define a sorting key. So secondly, it can be used to check membership. So you will see. So this is the first step. And the second step is to get the characters involved in the sorting process. So in order to reconstruct the result, we are also going to get the corresponding indices. So this is actually easy. So indices, so I'm going to use a set, because I just need to check membership. It's not very important for the order. And the characters, because we are going to use sort, so I'm going to use a list, because the different place can have same characters, so we cannot use set here. So with that said, we just need to iterate over the string s. So in enumerate s. So first, let's check if the character is not in the order reference. It means it does not in the order string, so it does not come into play in the sorting process. We do nothing. So we check if character in order ref. So if this is the case, so we're going to add the index to the set, and then we append this character to the characters list. So this is the second step. So the third step is basically we do the sort. So here you can use sorted function, or you can use sort method. Let's here choose to use sort method. So here characters. So here I'm going to sort according to a key. So here I'm going to use a lambda function. So we have a character, right? So we want to sort from small to large. But here, in order to reconstruct the function, I'm going to sort from large to small. So the ones come earlier appears in the tail. So I'm going to use negative order reference and character. So this way, here, this order, when we use this order, it brings us convenience when we do the reconstruction, because each time we just need to use a pop operation, which is actually cheaper than using pop 0 from the left side. So next, so we're going to reconstruct or prepare the result or return. So for this purpose, let me initialize a list. So then we iterate over the string, right? Enumerate s. So then if this I not in order reference, is I not in indices, so because it does not come, the corresponding character does not come into play in the sorting process, then we just need to append the character, right? And otherwise, so we need to do this, append. So here we append the thing popped from the characters. So this step explains this order or justifies this order. And then here the number of pop operations and the number of append operations in the else blocks are the same. So it's good. And then finally, we just need to return the string. So we can construct this string by using the string joint method. So this forms a solution format for this problem. So before we do any comments, let's first check, do some test. Yeah, it passes the first example. Now let's look at the generic case. Yeah, it passes all the generic cases. So before we end this video, let's briefly comment on this. So actually the sort is a very powerful idea. So in this video, or for this problem, we use the sort to sort the characters involved in the process, and then we do reconstruction. So this solution format is actually very detailed. For sure, you can write shorter code, but here our idea is our thought is to isolate the idea and demonstrate the process. So with that said, I guess that's about it for this video. So if you found something new in this video or in my channel, you're welcome to share those with your friends. With that said, that's the end. Thank you.